TV, 69.1.
Did a pricey sneaker deal get sneaky?
What happened to his money?
I gave him like some of his money back. We talked about it.
How much did you give him back?
Like 500. I never got any money back.
All rise for Judge Joe Brown.
Whoa, you
Experience, knowledge, and a passion for the truth.
protecting womanhood and promoting manhood.
Bringing no-nonsense justice to Americans everywhere.
If you listen, you might learn something.
It's time for Judge Joe.
A man wants a refund for some high-priced Nike shoes, but the seller just won't do it. Waiter Jordan Tanner is suing a seller for the cost of some shoes and their increased value. Defendant Ivory Collier says he was just a broker for the sale. Now it's Joe time.
You were upset, Mr. Tenor, because you said Mr. Collier did not deliver some shoes you purchased. Mr. Collier, you say it's not your fault. He got the wrong person.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And interestingly enough, you say anytime you purchase any of them on the internet, you're taking a gamble.
Yes, sir.
All right. I guess you believed everything you heard on the net, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. June 10th, 2012, Kanye West Air Yeezy 2 shoes were advertised via Twitter. All right, so what did you do when you saw this ad?
On June 9th, the Nike Air Yeezy 2s came out at selected retailers and limited amount of
$1,200.
They retail at $245.
Well, why are you offering $1,200 for a pair of tennis shoes?
Because after the shoes sell out, they're worth more because they're not
Well, why?
available.
I don't understand. Explain. You have to enlighten the trial fact. These things have a life of 6 months. When they're put to the use they were designed to be put to. So why $1,200 for, why $200, $260-some for a pair of athletic shoes?
Well, they retail at $245.
So you bought a pair for $1,200 from the defendant.
Yes.
And you sent him 2 separate MoneyGrams on June 11, 2012, and the defendant needed a password to get the money, right?
Yes, sir.
You got sent a tracking number for the shoes after the funds were transmitted. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you say the defendant was supposed to send you proof of insurance on the shipment. Did you get that?
No, sir.
Now, you got a tracking number, you say, from the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Did that turn out to be valid?
No, sir.
Did you ever contact the defendant about the problem?
Yes, sir. Numerous of times.
I take it you were asking for a refund. So
Yes, sir.
What were you advised?
I let him know that the tracking number was not accurate and the shoes were not shipping to the address that I had given to him for the transaction.
What were you advised by the defendant?
We were trying to work something out. I asked that,
Fast forward a
If he
little
could.
bit. He'd ultimately tell you that he was involved with a third party.
I never knew about third party. When I contacted him originally,
Somebody else.
Quiet, I didn't
There
ask
was,
you. Did I ask you?
No, Judge.
Then why did you jump in?
Sorry.
Then keep your mouth closed until
All right.
you get it.
when
All
I
right,
contacted
now.
him originally about the shoes, I asked him that if I could get a refund and if possible, we could work out where he could just
What
pay.
did he tell you? For God's sake, you alleged he told you there was a third party involved.
He said he would try to give me my money, get my money back to me.
From the third party.
No, from himself.
Did he advise you that he was selling the shoes for a friend?
No.
You don't have shoes, you don't have money.
Right. I sent him the money for the shoes.
I got that. I did not question you about that. Now, I can read. I read what you submitted, your sworn accounting. Let's move on a little bit. All right? Now, $1,200. Where is your evidence to show that you sent it? Pass it up, Miss Sonia.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
The money he sent me went to the dude I got the shoe from. Like, you know, I advertised him on Twitter for him, whatever. He bit.
Why'd you advertise him for your dude that you got the shoes from?
And later today,
There was a domestic dispute.
Shoe from.
the defendant, he said,
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Get a free quote at progressive.com.
we're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case says he bought some expensive athletic shoes online from the defendant. He says he paid for the item and had a tracking number, but the sneakers never arrived. Let's get back to the case.
Okay, now you made out your case. What happened to his money?
The money he sent me went to the dude I got the shoe from. Like, you know, I advertised him on Twitter for him, whatever. He bit.
Why'd you advertise him for your dude that you got the shoes from?
He gonna give me a cut. Saying I was a middleman. You know, he gonna pay me something. Sell the shoes for him. He big.
That's your defense?
Nah, I'm saying, like, I gave him like some of his money back. We talked about it, you know.
How much did you give him back?
Like $500.
I never got any money back.
Sent him back $500.
Prove it.
I mean, I lost the receipt about a year ago.
Prove
I lost
it.
the receipt, but we talked, man. I got text messages,
$1,200 in your
man.
car.
Come on, man.
And get out of here. That's ridiculous. Don't have time for any more stupid, either side of it.
This was a sneaky sneaker deal from Jump Street. The fake tracking number proved that, and since the defendant did misrepresent, it's a win for the plaintiff. And we're on to the next case.
Please raise your right hand.
Cold storage worker Maurice Fowler is suing his former landlord for the remainder of a security deposit. Defendant Kim Davis says the